Hello people, welcome to Gurukula. I'm Jai. So today here in this video we will be talking about what is a subnet mask. A subnet mask is a combination of ones and zeros, that is especially which is combined with IP addresses, which is used to identify the parts of the IP address. So we very well know that the IP address is made up of two different parts. So few bits will be representing the network and few bits will be representing the host. So subnet mask is greatly used to identify how many number of bits have been allocated to represent the network part and how many number of bits have been allocated to represent the host part. As you can see in the right hand side in the figure, as we have class A IP addresses, we very well know that the first byte of IP address, that is 8 bit of 32 bits, will represent the network ID and the remaining 24 bits will represent the host part. So now comes the subnet mask, and here is what we call it as a subnet mask. So as far as subnet mask is concerned, it is also a 32-bit number where the network bits will have the value of 1 and the host bits will have the value of 0. So as far as class A is concerned, you have 8 bits for network. So you will have, in the subnet mask, you will have 8 bits for the network part, which gives us, when you convert this into decimal, you will get 255, and all other remaining bits will represent the host, which means you will have all zeros, and converting that to decimal, you will get 0 again. So the subnet mask, the default subnet mask for class A IP addresses are 255.0.0.0. And similarly, when you take class B type of IP addresses, you very well know that there are 16 bits allocated for representing the network and 16 bits allocated to represent the host. So the default subnet mask would be 255.255.0.0, which means 8 bits of 1 and another 8 bits of 1. So converting this, you will get 255, and converting this, you will get 255. All other remaining bits will represent the host. So subnet mask will carry the value of all zeros. So converting this into decimal will again give you 0. So the default subnet mask for class B IP addresses are 255.255.040. The same explanation is valid for class C type of IP addresses as well, as we have 24 bits allocated for network, so that you will get 255.255.255 for the network part and finally 0 for the host. And remember, whatever the subnet mask that is mentioned in this particular figure is the default subnet mask for class A, class B and class C. In case if we perform any subnetting, maybe fixed length subnetting or variable length subnetting, this default value would be changed because we will be changing the number of bits that is required to represent the network. So you will not have these values if the IP addresses are subnetted. So that's for this particular video, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Until then, it's bye from Jai and happy learning.